Alright guys, bank fishing session has started. Extremely high winds today. We're looking at 30 plus miles an hour on the main lake. So you guys can see down this huge long stretch here, we got a huge line of bank here. The wind is blowing like kind of across it right into it and kind of just running down. So basically I'm just going to take the flat-sided square bill I've been doing good with and a chatterbait, and I'm just going to go up and down this bank right here. We'll see how fast. It'll probably take us over an hour to fish all this, maybe even a little longer. So we're going to kind of see what happens. We're going to do some cranking on it. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully it's a good day, and if not much happens, we'll go ahead and change it up and move locations and stuff. So let's get to it. The real trick is going to be getting down on these big old rocks here and finding a spot to fish off of. Here comes the fun part, because I do not want to lose my balance on these, and I do not want one to cave in on me. Looking for a nice sturdy rock. There we go. We're semi good right here. Let's get to fishing. Fish. Oh my gosh, fish. Oh wow, that's maybe my sixth cast. Oh, good largemouth. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Alright. It is a smallie. Let's go. Heck yeah, man. First one to start though, that's what we're talking about. The sun's in a bad spot. There you guys go. You see his beautiful color there. Gorgeous little fish, pounder, but really nice and healthy. I'm on these dangerous rocks, so we're gonna try to toss him back as gently as we can. There he goes. Oh man, that's what we're talking about, guys. He smoked it too. This rock wall here should be really good. Again, pre-spawn conditions. 52, 53 degree water temp. It is pretty stained, so this red cross stands out pretty good in this water. And what's nice about this ledge here is it has access to deep water too, so it really does drop off here, 15, 20, 25, and sometimes in the 30-foot range in this stretch right here, depending on how far out you're casting. So again, with these big old boulders here, it's usually a really good smallie spot. Smallmouth love these big rocks. Anytime you can find a bunch of big rocks and boulders, I think you guys will find the smallmouth. Man, that's what we're talking about. Not a big fish though, but we'll take it for the first one of the day. And again, the wind's blowing on these rocks and banks too, so it should have, bait fish and craws and everything. It should be kind of moving around a little bit more in here because of the current. You guys want to know the combo I'm using? I got the Shimano SLX reel right here, the 150 HG, and then I got an old school Rick Clun S glass rod. Really old school rod. I want to say it's at least 8 years old. really good for square bills and stuff. It's really nice. Obviously you don't want to be flipping fish with this rod really, because it is glass, unless they're small fish like that pounder. But even then, if you're not careful, you can easily just break off your rod flipping little fish like that. Keep making our way down. Cover this rock bank pretty good. I'm gonna start off with the square bill on the way here, or like on the way down, and then maybe on the way back I'll throw the chatterbait, see if I missed anything. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. I hope that first fish wasn't like a jinx. When there's one, there's more, right guys? Tell me, please. Where there's one, there is more. Don't lie to me. There's a fish. Largemouth this time, guys. I think it's a largemouth. No, it's a smallie. It's a smallie, man. Nice smallie too. Oh yeah, there we go. $220 right there. Connects the L3. The light's in like the worst possible spot it could be, but that's a beautiful fish right there, guys. Oh yeah. Hoo baby. Catch these all day. Ah, oh, nice and healthy and fat. Gorgeous. See you, buddy. Thank you for biting. That's what we're talking about. Guys, see, we made it pretty far. I don't know if you guys can see where we started, kind of where that road is up there. Just making our way down. 2 fish. I'll take it. I will take it. Man, that was a nice one there. I won't be able to do this for too much longer, guys. I'm gonna get too old. I really don't see any other good spot to go down. If I land a fish, it's gonna be a problem. Man, I've had 2 followers so far right here in this spot. Following it all the way up to the rocks. I see a nice little shallow, I don't know what that is. It looks like there's just more rocks stacked up right here. Looks like, you know, it goes from 3 to 4 feet to like a foot right there. I just went over it. I don't know if I can cast to the front of that there. See if there's anything hanging up close to it. Right, I came on the other side of that shallow rock pile there that actually goes out. I'm gonna see if anything's hanging on the other side of it here. I don't know if you guys can see it right straight in front of me there. So you just see like a light pile of rocks there. Just want to cast over like the point of it and over it. See if there's anything just hanging out right near it. It should create a little current break right over here. Oh, there was one that followed all the way to the bank. It was a little one. I wonder why so many followers. All the way to the shoreline. There's one. There we go. Another smallie. Yep, this is just a smallie spot. You guys see the belly on that? Ooh, that's another 2-pounder, man. Another fat pre-spawn smallie, dude. Gorgeous. Just a tank. Absolute tank. They're a battle on these rocks too, guys. I mean, they just fight hard. See it, buddy? Had to give him a toss. Now that wasn't the same fish that followed me either. That one was bigger. The one that followed up was a really small one. Now the fun part begins, guys. I am snagged for the first time. Bound to happen on these rocks. Now the trick is getting over there without breaking my foot. That's gonna be the trick. I don't know exactly. Oh, it came undone. Oh, thank you. Ah, I'm so happy right now. Get me up out of here real quick. Oh my god. This is a workout, guys. Don't try this at home. Ah. Oh, and I just fell on a hill. Oh, this is all bad. Oh my god. Whew. Good little stretch of bank so far. Not bad. I think what, 4? Did I land 4 fish? Something like that. Couple bites that I've missed. Had a lot of followers, you know, maybe 4 or 5 followers I've seen that didn't commit to the bait. There's another one, guys. Gotta get down here carefully. Oh, I'm almost to the end of the line too. Not a big one. He's actually not bad. It's actually a pretty nice one. Not bad, very healthy. He's gorgeous. See you, bud. He actually hit like right up on the rocks. I thought I got caught for a second until I felt him tug. See, we're almost to the end. We got that fence right here. You know, maybe 30 yards more. And that's the end of this rock wall. Now, debating on whether if I want to... Debating whether if I want to go back up in certain spots and throw that chatterbait, or just go try somewhere else. I mean, this bank was pretty good for the square bill. Caught a few fish. Didn't lose my lure. That's a plus. I didn't break off. That's always a good thing. Got snagged a few times, but luckily they came off every time. So yeah, just debating now if I want to go back up and throw the chatterbait a little bit or just go ahead and switch locations. My legs are actually pretty tired from climbing up and down these rocks. Haven't broke my ankle yet. That's good. No whamblings. Oh, Black Betty. Wham blam. Oh, Black Betty. Black Betty had a child. Blam blam. Dancing gone wild. To the end of the road. We're at the dam. Let's see if any fish are at the dam, huh? Alright, I think that's going to do it for this bank. Instead of boring you guys, I'll probably walk up, maybe throw the chatterbait a little bit. I'll turn the camera back on if I catch something. And then, obviously, if nothing happens, we're going to catch you at a different location. So, stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for spot number 1. I fished that huge rock wall, which you guys can see right here. I fished up and down that whole thing with a crankbait. And then on the way back, I did throw a chatterbait. Nothing on the chatterbait, but I did catch a handful on the flat-sided squarebill. Was really, really good. Enjoyed that a lot. And then also, as you guys can see here on the bottom right-hand corner, I fished some of these docks as well. After I was done fishing that rock wall, I threw a jig along those docks and stuff for about, 40 minutes, and no bites on that jig at all. And also, I'm gonna drop a clip right here of me finding these. I found a bunch of crawfish on the bank. Obviously, probably the birds are eating them or whatever, but I noticed most of the color of the crawfish were a tint of blue. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm taking the boat out, maybe try to throw a blue style crawfish and see how well that works, because every craw I picked up was blue. And I'll show that clip right now. They are littered on the bank, and it looks like they actually have a tint of blue to them right here. You guys can see that right there? You guys see that has like a blue tint to it there? I mean, it's littered up and down, which is really crazy. There's another one. Look how blue that one is. That one's a real blue right there. Because, guys, they're everywhere. And they're all that color blue right there. Yo, listen up. I don't think I've ever really seen the blue craws here before. So yeah, that was kind of crazy that all those crawfish had a blue tint to them. I didn't see any color of the red. I mean, I was throwing the red squarebill and it's been getting bit, but none of those crawfish I seen had any red to them at all. They were all that blue tint. So tomorrow I'm definitely going to give that a go. Now I'm going to go try another spot for maybe another hour or so. I'm going to throw the jig and the squarebill again. See if we can catch a couple more before you end the day, and let's see what happens. Stay tuned, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep smashing those L's. Let's head over to the next spot. There we go, guys. I'm on spot number 2. First fish. Cranking, man. Just cranking the rocks. Oh, it might be the biggest one of the day. He may come off. He's barely hooked. Crazy, I'm seeing all these blue crawfish, but you notice the roof of the mouth are red. So I don't know, guys. Like, see how red the mouth is right there? Just from eating red crawfish. That's a long one, man. He's actually not super fat, but he is super long. Gorgeous fish, though. Big old tail on him. Alrighty. Get him back in the water. Thank you, big guy. Right off the rock wall. Over here actually might get some more bites. The wind is actually really crashing into these rocks here, like straight into them. I got a little minnow. Someone's gonna have a nice snack right there. Probably a bluegill or crappie. Alright guys, I am about to be heading out of here. Second and third spots really didn't produce. I didn't show too much. I caught one fish right when I moved. You guys seen that one? That was quality. Had a huge bite on a jig. Had him pinned for like 2 seconds, then he got off. Felt big. I'm thinking like 5+. It felt really nice. And then just now, I broke one off on a jig. I don't know, it looked like my knot kind of slipped though. I've been getting kind of caught up in the rocks. Didn't check my line, didn't retie. Set a hook on a fish and it just seems like it slipped. So I'm heading back over where I had that bite. Maybe that fish is still there. Maybe I didn't even feel it because of my knot slippage. Put a little black and blue one on this time because I've been seeing some blue crawfish. So alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed our little bank fishing session. It was a whole lot of fun. I did miss 2 big bites. Not proud of that. But man, we killed a smallmouth today, didn't we? Keep smashing those out, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 6K. By the time this video goes up, we may have hit it. But keep hitting that sub button. It really means a lot. And I'll catch you guys soon.